The Gilded Age, a period of 3 decades following the Civil War, is remembered as a time of great prosperity and unparalleled economic and social growth in American history. It is characterized by the rapid escalation of industrialization, urbanization, and transportation, and the departure of an agrarian society. This change was mainly evident in the North and the West. The Gilded Age was previously considered to be merely a transition between Reconstruction and the Progressive Movement, but is now regarded as the foundation of modern America. The phrase "Gilded Age" was conceived by Mark Twain and Charles Dudley Warner in the 1873 novel The Gilded Age: A Tale of Today, as a satirical way of describing the era as glittering like gold on the surface, but corrupt and greedy underneath. In the belief that there was a way to become richer faster, Americans explored new and unprecedented opportunities that would allow them to expand their scope of influence and wealth. Therefore, businesses and other industries exploded, resulting in the overall increase in national wealth and a rift of equality between the rich and the poor. Andrew Carnegie and John D. Rockefeller were the quintessence of self-made entrepreneurs who acquired their wealth through the creation of business empires that dominated the market and overpowered their competitors. Carnegie built Carnegie Steel Company, which after selling to J.P. Morgan became the U.S. Steel Corporation. Rockefeller was the founder of Standard Oil Company. Both of these men practically controlled their respective industries with tactics such as vertical and horizontal integration. Other wealthy men of the time included J.P. Morgan, Jay Gould, and Cornelius Vanderbilt. The Gilded Age was also a period of reform. The corruption that had resulted from the spoils system of choosing government officials had been alleviated with the passing of the Pendleton Civil Service Act. The Interstate Commerce Act attempted to end discrimination and unfair rates in the railroad industry. Additionally, the Sherman Antitrust Act outlawed business monopolies. With the rise of industry and the augmentation of the working class brought along with it a surge of labor movements, and as these labor unions increased, so did their demands. The National Labor Union, created by William H. Sylvis, was the first national federation of labor ever in America. Despite lasting for a short period of 8 years, it paved the way for other significant unions such as the Knights of Labor and the American Federation of Labor. Some of their goals included safer working conditions, high wages, and lower working hours. The Gilded Age had also been dubbed the time of the forgotten presidents, since many people have trouble remembering the names of these 6 presidents, and also because they had generally inactive terms compared to past presidents. The national government had settled in a stalemate, with the 2 major parties not having strong opposing beliefs concerning major issues. In fact, both parties were very close in strength, presidential elections were very narrow, and the control of the House of Reps was constantly changing between the Republicans and the Democrats. With no active agenda, politics for the parties revolved around gaining positions in office. Overall, the time after the Civil War and Reconstruction was rampant with technological advancement and capitalism. Despite there not being any major advancements in politics, the government overcame many reforms. With this sudden growth, America would become one of the most modernized and wealthiest countries in the world, and industry would become a huge factor of the successful economy.